I think creative writing is mostly a pathway to some sort of artistic innovation. And I'm sure you can find that in other spaces, but in most creative writing classes, you're gonna have to imitate. You're gonna have to interrogate what you imitate. And that interrogation can lead to a kind of innovation. If you push, if the students push, and if the teacher pushes you. I'm not sure in other classes that innovation is what teachers are really looking for. But as a writing teacher in the writing community, I know we're trying to get students to create the art they haven't seen, and sometimes create art we haven't seen. But we realize, they can't do that unless they imitate, unless they interrogate. But innovation, like not following directions, which I think a lot of college classes are, like, can you follow directions well enough? You get an A. If you don't, you get a B or C or D. For me, it's just like, I want to see you become innovative with an understanding of the tradition. That's what I want, yeah. I can tell you, first of all, about teaching creative writers who went to community college first. I was talking earlier today with a group of students, and I was just honest about, the most incredible students that I've had in my career now, 23 years teaching, almost all went to community college. Most did not study creative writing, but most started writing creatively in community college, came to college ready, and came into my rooms, ready to kind of do some things with the word that I haven't seen. So in my experience, the greatest student creative writers kind of all went to community college. Creative writing is more than a relevant skill for the workplace. I think creative writers are shaping the workplace with the creativity that they're bringing to new media, to consulting, to history, to commercials. I mean, sadly, for better or worse, like so many of the commercials that we see today, I know a lot of those people, some were creative writers, but a lot of them took creative writing classes. A lot of people I see on MSNBC, I know a lot of them because I taught a lot of them, they're doing political prognostication. They're setting the terms for which we talk about politics. That started in creative writing class. So I think when you have a class that encourages you to write your imagination into the text, I think it allows you to see the tapestry and the text of the nation and the world like a bit more like tangibly. And that's what I think creative writing can do. I think sometimes about if I had programs like Write Like Us at any time in my career, what it would have done, not just for my writing ability, but for my ability to not let failure break my body, break my heart, break my head. I was one of these writers who came up during that era where when you failed, you didn't tell anybody because you were humiliated about it. I think one of the things writing communities do, especially what I've learned from writing communities here, being here today, is that they're there to support each other, to clap for each other when they do well, but also to talk to each other when they fail. I think that is the most important thing you can do to an artist, because the flip side of that is failure, and you shrink and shrink and shrink because of the humiliation of rejection. I'm not saying that doesn't happen, but I think that what I've seen here is that there's a community of people willing and ready to talk through and then get to the work of revision. It's hard to get to the work of revision when you got a broken heart. I think writing communities can help with that hard work.